Yes, you're rocking with the Vibe Master JD, Saturday morning, your favorite Afrobeat show in New England, precisely from Boston, 87.7 FM. They call me Vibe Master JD, as you all know. And today I have a special guest, a writer, singer, songwriter. Ari Songs is an OG in the game, been in the game before streaming numbers, and is still relevant in the game till today. So we're here to talk about his new album that he just dropped.
God Amongst Men.
Yes, God Amongst Men. That's a very, very strong title as well. But it's good to have you on the show, man. Ari Songs, how are you doing today?
Thank you. I'm doing great. Been busy doing a lot because of the album and the attention that it has right now. But I'm doing good. I'm good.
Yes, it's good to have you on today, and I want to say congratulations on your new album, Men, God Amongst Men. I don't know why I keep. It's a very strong title. Yeah. So sometimes like it's like I get confused again trying to get myself together to. But that's a strong title. Why that title? Let's start from there so that people can understand what is going on this 15-track solid project.
God Amongst Men. It was my story inspired God Amongst Men. The struggle, my wins, battles fought and won, and sometimes my downs, and coming up to become victorious in everything that I have been through as Harry Song, and where I am, still standing strong, standing tall, and winning battles. You know, so I knew that this is not ordinary. I knew the Harry Song brand is a serious business. In all that I've learned, I don't joke with my spiritual side. I hold God so strong, and I understand that He said, "Ye are gods here on earth, as He is God, as He is God, head that has made us." You know, so I understand in everything that I've been through, I am a God here on earth, and that's why I'm extraordinary, and that's why my message is so strong, and that's why my music stands tall. And here we are today. Harry Song is a blessing. I inspire myself every day in everything that has happened to me, and here I am today.
Yes, I like the way you define yourself. Anyone that's listening would understand totally where you're coming from, where you stand, and why you're still relevant till today. Ari Song, you can all say it's an obvious. Even if you read this EPK and read the story, he's a church boy, started from church, and he still holds on to the teachings and the way of life of a Christian, even in his music. Ari Song, for those that don't know, Ari Song has been in the game as much as 10 years or more. Professionally, like knowing him would be like, let's say like 10 years, but before then he's been behind the scenes, he's been in church, he's been in bands as well, and he's been writing music as well. So a lot of smash hits that you know about from way back before Afrobeat became a global sensation. Those are some of the songs that cross Nigeria and went past Africa and into the bigger parts of the world. How's the feedback on this new project been so far? I mean, and how have you been taking it? How have you been using those feedbacks from people to keep pushing this project?
It's been, the love has been massive. It may be because it's taking too long to drop the album. The expectation is really high, so it's been crazy. You understand? It's been crazy. They created a challenge for Naughty already, one of the songs on the album, and for a lot. So it's just the fans could not even wait for it to drop. Yes, you understand. So it's just Friday here, just 2 days.
Yeah,
you know. So it's been crazy, and the listening party is this Saturday. I'm going to perform the new song on the album. Yeah, before we take them back to reggae blues, Baba for the girls,
blues. Yeah,
all those
classics. Yeah,
the carry them go back late,
and the love songs.
Yes, we first do. You understand? We first do these new ones first, you know, because they wanted to. One thing that I see that they talk about on this new album is the vocal expression. Is that wow, Harry Song is new. Harry Song brought something new. So I know that they will want to hear me do it live.
Right.
You know?
And it's your thing doing live
Yes.
music. So for those that don't understand, there's been a conversation going on around the Afrobeat space about artists not being able to perform. And I always tell people that most people that you see in the industry, a lot of people you see in the industry may not be the biggest names in the industry, but they understand the core elements of music, which is performance.
Yeah.
Most of them have done this thing naturally before. So now that they are doing it in the face of the world globally, they are now, it's easy for them to show who they are. So performing live is
number one. Is key.
Is a number one factor when you're an artist, and when you can do that, the fans understand where you're coming from and what you're doing. First track on the album, Gods Among Men, you already explained that. I don't think we need to go back to them to understand that.
To listen and feel and connect.
Get the story already from the jump.
Yes.
And track two on that album, One Bottle. Talk to me about One Bottle. Inspiration behind it, because I know people like you. You'll be tapping inspiration from certain situations to write songs.
Of course. One bottle is about your everyday life. You know, you go out, hustle, try to make money, wherever it is where your business be. You understand? No matter what your hustle be. But you achieve them, Are you inspired? You're not inspired. Body break. Say you want to weigh your mind and say you don't want to give up. You go still like to do them. Just like as I am. I am a song in this world on Earth, on planet Earth. Next life, I still won't be Harry Song. I love Harry Song. I appreciate Harry Song. So One Bottle is about hustle, bustle. Whether you work, you no work, you pay, you no pay. As you come down, as you come back, you just need that one bottle of shy or of beer or whatever to just
calm your
system down. Yes, to just ginger up for the next hustle. Sooner will just take come.
And then Naughty You say that's one of the songs that is now on the challenge.
There's a challenge for Naughty You. Naughty You dance challenge is going on right now on Instagram and TikTok.
Yeah, so you all should check that out.
It's crazy. It's crazy. It's a love song. Yeah, it's a love song, but it's a dance song. It's love, and it's a dance song. And the vocal expressions are sweet because it's a mixture of the natural tenor and falsetto. So I think it's just give a little twist. That's why they're crazy about it. I'm also crazy about my songs. So most of the times, I'm my number one fan. First of all,
of course, you have to be your number one fan for the world to even want you or to feel you or to accept you. You have to be your own number one fan.
Yes.
So let's
so that's it
from the album, and so I can ask other questions. Did I cut you short from saying something now?
No. Go ahead. All
right. So one question, because you've been in the game a very long time, and you've been doing this. You understand the elements of music. For those that are listening that understand music, they can hear it. That this person is actually the music person. He's not just an artist. Staying consistent for over 10 years in the game, and then transferring from a generation where music was CD. Or tapes to now where it is streaming. That transition and that consistency staying, because to be honest, a lot of artists I won't call it falling off, but they've been finding it hard to be able to transition from that time to now. As an artist, as a creative, you go through those mental phases in your life where you are confused about, how do I move? How do I step? How do I join this new, way of life? How have you been able to, as an artist, as a creative, been able to stay consistent and be able to transition into this new phase?
The thing is, first is you must adapt, you must accept to grow, and you must be consistent to get to meet all these different phases. You must be consistent, so you must adapt and accept to grow, and don't stop strategizing, because from when we were doing Alaba mixes, street promos, and what have you, now it's streaming. This one, you see, now you need strategy, because first of all, what we've discovered now in this new age is that you have to influence your music. You go sell your music like pure water. You have to influence your music. Yes, you have to create. Now you have to create content. You have to be a content creator. You have to create content, believe in that project that you want to sell out to the people, for the people to buy it, knowing that this is the best. This one that has come, this is the direction I want it to go. This is how I want you to accept this thing, because if you get into it like this, now so you go feel them, now so you go connect them. You must be able to strategize, reconstruct, and influence your market to the people. That's so the work don't be. It don't change. It don't change because now the numbers you can monitor it is online. If you work, it go obvious. It go there everywhere.
Not working, you see as well.
Yeah, that's
confirm. Confirm. For those that are listening, for artists that are listening right now, man, this is like a coaching lesson for you because this is one that understands the game from the core part, which is writing to singing to actually now marketing and promoting your music. I hope you're writing some nuggets that is given right now on Afrobeats in the morning. I want to say again, congratulations on your new project, and I'm glad to hear that you're doing awesomely well as well.
Thank you.
Track 4, She Knows, featuring Olamide and Fireboy.
And Fireboy.
Hold on. You. It's like you're reading my mind. The Fireboy that you said, you have to say it again. So I want to understand this thing. I know you and Fireboy have done some songs together already before. You guys, it seems like
it's me and Olamide did. I'm in Love remix.
Yeah,
reggae blues.
Right.
Yes. Then now, She Knows.
And then Fireboy as well. You've done like a song or two with Fireboy already before. I see that, it seems like there's this good energy among you guys that you always want to record songs together.
Yeah, I think for Fireboy, I've not really done anything else than this. We've had the vibe, but for Olamide, it's not be today. We don't run package. And anytime we come together, the connection is fire. Anytime we come together, it's 100. You understand? You know go fit doubt them. You know, and it just now. And once we jam like this, now be. So it work. So now friendship way I cherish. You understand? I have that thing. Come. Bado is a god amongst men, no doubt.
Right. I agree with you 100%. I think I was mixing up you doing a song with Fireboy with She Knows, the video already, because I saw it earlier today, but I'm mixing it up. So that's another solid talent there from Olamide. Your relationship with Olamide has grown from way back because it's like way back in like the generation
way back from my Love remix. Yes.
So that song, She Knows, the production, the timing, the how it happened. Just that's what I want to hear about.
100. We talked for like a while, and we were looking for just that perfect time to come together to do a song. It was just supposed to be myself and Olamide, So when we finally had the time to come together and we met, we just wanted to vibe, And glory to God, Fireboy was around. You understand? The producer was one of the most talented guy. Is a correct guy. So the guy was already putting something together. A very sweet progression. And Fireboy was just feeling the vibe. Fireboy started She Knows with the chorus and the whole vibe, and the rhyme was just going. So I connected, Olamide joined, and it became 3 of us. Originally, it was supposed to be myself and Olamide, and Fireboy is magic. Fireboy is on fire. No, there's no joke. Like it's not hype. The name Fireboy. No be hype. Fireboy is Fireboy. Fireboy is on fire. No jokes. You understand? I have mad love for him. He's a humble boy, and he's a very talented, spontaneous young man. So. The connection was 100 for us, and we got She Knows. We didn't waste time, shot the video, and we got a banger. I'm happy about that project.
Solid. Tangerine. Before we go to Tangerine, quick question. Let's go from the album again to ask some questions so that people can understand my song. Production on this album. How were you able to select the producers, the mix engineers on the album? Were you using the same producers you used before, or it was just when you get to the studio, this is my guy. We'll play something nice. Let's see, what you have. Or there's been work on ground before now that you're like, okay, I can work on this. Because I know artists do record plenty songs, but they're not looking to them or record new songs for a project. How did the whole selection go down?
I work with a couple of them, very talented producers. Mine is vibe. Mine is we have a project, and this is God amongst men. You need producers that are musicians because it is Harry song.
Right.
And so we always have to connect and create together. And most of the times it's not just about putting sampling or arranging the tones together. Let's start with the progression because it is music that we want to put together, not just dance. So mine is the connection, and I took my time to also select the producers for She Knows. The producer of these Eskies guys, the producer already works with Olamide. He's a great guy, So before we would even start talking, he already knows what to do, So that because he's got it, he knows his job, For the other guys, I chose some of the guys that came on board, and we vibed, and I connected, and the magic was 100. But basically, every producer on God Amongst Men, they're 100, they're fantastic musicians that plays almost all the instruments. So it was easy for them to just connect with me, and we gave you guys
it's awesome.
A power bank. Yes.
Power bank. So when you look at your yourself from back in, like, let's look at the time of Tai Kende to I'm in Love, because to be honest, right, there was a time when there was this time when different sounds were coming out from Africans, from Nigerians, and it was becoming like, you're hearing this good music everywhere now. There are different new artists that we're hearing now. There are sometimes you hear some songs you don't even know who they are, because when I first heard Tai Kende, I didn't even know who the artist was. But it was a song that got stuck in my head. And my cousins were always singing Tai. I'm like, this song, this person, who is this artist? Then over time, the face started coming out. And then now, we have you here. You've been here through the times, through the challenges. When you look at that time and look at now, what are you always grateful for that you did? And what are the things that you're grateful for that you did not do?
I'm happy and grateful that I got what it took to remain in the game and be standard. And I'm happy that some of the predictions about me being one hit wonder did not come to pass. Now the testimony is that Baba get and Baba Sabi.
A
lot of them, yes, Baba, they know, So I'm also grateful to God that He gave me this gift in full. I don't lack anything as far as music is concerned. That I'm also grateful that I've got real people around me that I can't forget, that we connect all the time. When I turn, I see my OGs from day one, and the blessing that He has given to me, that till today, we can still put up our heads and say, yes, we've done it over and over and over and over again, and here we are still doing it. It's not by power, it's not by might, it's by the grace and the mercy of God, and we are steadfast in doing what we know how to do best. So I'm grateful that Harry Song is a brand and a household name that has come to stay
and still very relevant in the game. Let me put that into it. So the features on this album, God Amongst Men, how did the selection for the features happen? Was it, you already had, or you're in the studio? Because sometimes you record these songs and then you just meet up with, or you think about it like, oh, I think DeMarco might be fine on this track. Let me reach out to DeMarco and see if he's interested to jump on this track. How did the features and selections for those features go down?
Yeah, DeMarco is a fantastic writer and a singer. His voice is gold. When we did Tangerine, we recorded Tangerine a long time ago, and it was like we needed someone to crown this because of the message and the beat pattern. We said we needed somebody outside the shores of Africa or Nigeria to just crown this. But in all the names that came up, we got to one of my friends that was a DJ. He's still a DJ. His name is DJ Trigger. He connected DeMarco on this one. And when I heard DeMarco's verse, bro, I was just screaming all through the session. The song is sweet. It's not like a song with sugar day, anointed inside.
I know. You understand?
Yes, so it was 100, and we spoke quite a few times, and I see that synergy. I felt that synergy between us. I can't wait. Most of the times, a lot of the collaborations were done, me writing, recording, sending to these guys to now voice, bring back to the studio, revisit beats before mix master and rearranging them. So I can't wait for the videos to start shooting the videos so the world will see these artists, come together in one set to actually perform these songs. That's what I'm waiting for.
Yeah, we can't wait for those videos to be out as well. Another track you had someone featured on is track 6, which is with Nandi from East Africa, if I'm correct.
Yes, very sweet girl. Correct, better picking. Yeah, she came through 1 RPM and my manager. I think they have that connect. And when I went through the things that she's been doing, she's also doing an amazing job from her side. So, and we've also vibed a little bit. We chatted a little bit. I went through her job and I know that, okay, this girl has got it. I think we should bring her to Nigeria. May she come Lagos. Put her on set. He understands. Let's vibe. But she did amazing on the song, so I love her.
Wonderful. Collar Boy. I think
that's my boy.
Chin.
Oh, Chichontin. Yes. Chichontin. Chichontin. Collar Boy. I met Collar Boy a long time ago. Something happened about some of the guys that had an argument. And that was the first time I met him. I now saw one of his posts, his songs on Tunde. I love the song. Titled They Didn't Cut Me. I love the song. So I messaged Tunde. I said, I want to be on that song. I jumped on the song, sponsored the video. Since then, we're just trying to support him. So when it was time for this album, I said, boy, you on your own, you've been doing amazing. So come on, let's bless you on this one. And come on, hear that song. It's a power song. Collar Boy is now very, very big. He's a big star in the East. He's doing big things. I'm proud of him.
Yeah, big up to you for also putting on as well and showing love like is expected of OGs in the game. My favorite track on the album, this one's already on my rotation.
Let me hear
featuring Camidor and Majid. That
Asante.
I love because the thing is the features, right, is what actually caught my attention more before I even listened to this song. When I saw Ari songs and I saw Camidor, I'm like, okay, they're trying to play us here with this combination. And I had Majid, I'm like, okay, come on, what are you guys trying to do here? Because these are 3 solid writers and vocalists as well. People don't pay attention to sign names like the Camidor name, but vocal-wise, awesome. Yes.
I vibed that with Majid. We're together. We did that together. I met Camidor in Ghana last year when I went to perform. Last year or early this year, I'm trying to. So when I went to perform in Ghana, and we met, and he's got like 2 songs banging already. So we perform on the same platform. That's Rewari Pickens' concert in Ghana. That was when we connected. And when I finished the song with Majid Asante, we said, let's send it to. The bounce was like the Ghanaian soft highlight bounce. So we said, let's send to Camidor. And Camidor blessed it. And when we heard it, it was praise the Lord.
Yeah, praise the Lord. Yeah, definitely praise. I love the song. The combination of the countries, vocals, everything perfect. I'm like, yeah, this is a perfect Afrobeat song that should always be on a rotation. Wonderful album, 15 tracks. What would you say is your favorite track? And please don't tell me don't tell me everything's my favorite track.
Because hopefully for the world to see that this is where we are and this is where we're going to in the next 3 to 4 years. So there are prophecies on this album that will come out very soon, people to know. I love Naughty. I connect with Naughty on the song because the bounce supposed to be like my I'm in love, but there's a little twist on it vocally. that I'm very, very satisfied about. The vocal expression from my natural tenor to falsetto, the usage, I planned it. I was deliberate about it, and I achieved it. I love that. I also love a lot Papa Madingo.
Okay.
Papa Madingo was like, and I got it right. Trap vocals with the Congo, the
Suku stuff.
thing
Yeah,
going.
I love it.
What?
It reminded me of a Fally Pupa kind of vibe. I'm like, okay,
Yeah. So we experimented and we got it right. You understand? So Naughty You, Alert, Papa Madingo, and one more, Asante.
Asante. Good. We
Yes.
have
Yeah.
about 2 minutes, and I need you to still give me the drops at the same time. Also,
Okay. So what's the show?
Let's do this real quick before I do the drops. Because
Okay.
social media trolls and negative news. How do you deal with them? And what would be one word you would give to a new artist that's fresh in the game? Remember when you started the game, your first song that brought you out. What would be that first advice you think would have been useful to you then?
Okay. Social media trolls, negative things that come our way. I try my best to be strong, and I don't explain myself to everybody. But I try to clear the air when it's very necessary, so that they can be guarded, So you can't stop it. It will always come. You are Harrison.
Right.
You are everybody see you. You don't see everybody, So, and it's also business, so. You must learn to treat the customers right, learn to treat the fans with love and respect, so that's it. For younger ones coming up, be guarded, be nice, be strong, know that you need people, you can't bully your helpers, so be humble, yes, and learn to show respect. But if you got it, don't worry, keep pushing. You go enter.
You enter eventually.